Hello, YouTube. This is the Galley La Podcast, and today we're going to be reviewing One Piece Manga Chapter 1127, Adventure in a Land of Mystery, or in the Land of Mystery. So I am Akainu Fanboy, the other guy's Geboss, and this is the Galley La Podcast. Please like and subscribe if you have not. Leave a comment below on your thoughts on the chapter and our thoughts on our review. We love to hear from you. So, Yamato cover story, next. Okay, anyway, so we are officially at Elbath.
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah, we see a fire here, and things are going crazy. And what I thought was interesting throughout this whole thing is the size dimensions. It's pretty interesting, and it's pretty trippy throughout the entire chapter, actually. And we see these bees knocked out and everything. And they talk about when the mighty ear god collapsed.
Yeah.
Which
So when I was reading this, it said we need to report this to the great sun god.
Yeah.
And so is there like a false sun god here, or because it seems like they have like different gods, like they said, like the ear god and everything. So
yeah, because we still see that huge tree in the background right there, which we kind of saw in Big Mom's flashback.
Yeah,
and everything.
And it's straight up called Yggdrasil, like Norse mythology. So he's really leaning into that. But I don't know if you've ever seen or played Elden Ring, but I got like Erd Tree vibes from this.
Okay, yeah, I haven't played Elden Ring, so
yeah.
But
same thing with like Berserk with the World Tree.
Yeah, well, I have a theory that Jack the Drought's going to come back and cut down the tree.
Okay. Why?
Because Jack and the Beanstalk. I'm joking.
Out of all the theories.
It's the best theory. He comes back.
Yeah.
Watto never dies. And so, I don't know, what I really did enjoy about this chapter is, and I think we got this more from Egghead because we're out of damn Wano, and we get to see just kind of the good old characterization of like Nami, where Nami and Usopp are just kind of going, kind of some Thriller Bark vibes where they're exploring around, and then they just see and they get caught in these funny situations where they're getting chased by these big creatures, and everything. And Usopp's getting eaten by this giant cat, which I thought was pretty hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then, so it was just cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of pre-time skip humor, I feel, in this chapter.
Yes. Which I love.
Yeah.
Especially, but,
I was gonna say, especially because we only get to see like the first 5 members in this one.
Yeah, the first 5 members, and then also we get to see like their new power-ups too, obviously with Zeus and everything like that too, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So you get to see some development there, and so they're able to take down these creatures, which is cool and everything. But well, except the cat, and then you get more of the time skip humor, like gets pissed off now and chasing them and everything. And they try to get to what's the source of the booze with the green fairy and everything like that too.
I called it. I called it.
Yeah. Yes, you did. Which is just kind of okay. What I find fascinating is like, Usopp's like hallucination, and he's like, I'm just gonna like attack this thing if it's just fake. It's like, Usopp, you've lived enough where in this verse, like there's just a bunch of weird crap.
Yeah.
Like,
you were literally just in Wano not that long ago with all the Beastmen pirates. You've seen like Hamlet with his giraffe body and everything.
There's been so many weird islands already, man. Like Skypiea too. It's like or even just the Saboti time skip too. He's just on that weird plant island too. And everything. Like come on.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, that whole sequence where he's like, it's probably an illusion, and he just gets smacked, and Nami's just crying. that part, like, that was so funny.
Yeah. Poor Usopp.
Yeah.
And he just gets flying out too, and the cat just knocks him out, which is
Yeah.
pretty great. And then you get this random and then you get the lion with the lion with the crown here.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the same thing, so I think it's like a different transformation or something. So
yeah. And I love this last part so freaking much because it just gave me the same vibes as oh my gosh, the monster trio and Alabasta, where they take down the purple lizard, in the desert and everything, and that's immediately when I thought of it, and I thought it was just like incredible. So it's just a great callback here, So, I don't know, yeah, it's just like completely same type of vibes here and everything like that. So it's just great to see all three of them attack Sabino one. So.
Exactly.
Like I said, you just get the vibe. It's like, oh yeah, this is the Straw Hats again, but like you get to see their new powers and everything like that too. So, so they just feel like the same characters. Yeah, I love it. I love it a lot actually. So, we don't need all the freaking Odin shenanigans or anything like that too. So,
I mean, we're gonna get some sort of flashback in this arc, but
which is fine. Yeah, just don't make a saga out of it, But so, anyways, yeah, I thought that was all really great stuff and everything like that too. And it's funny because like usually when Sanji's like, "Hey, I saved you," Nami like kind of like hits him right after or says something rude, but she's like, "Oh no, I was so scared when Usopp-kun died."
I'm still alive. So much for a start for an Usopp-centric arc, apparently.
Yeah, I think he's gonna start low and build up, maybe. But I also love all three of the fits for the monster trio too. Like Luffy with the Viking hat sick. Zoro with the goggles is kind of a new look you don't usually get. He looks like X-Drake, a little bit.
Yeah. Last time I think he wore goggles was in Skypiea.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, and then Sanji as like kind of like the knight. I love it. It's perfect. Like we're getting away from the pervy stuff right here. Even here, this kind of felt like more of like the heroic prince saving Nami rather than like the pervy right here and everything. So, and we've been ever since like I'd say late Wano going into Egghead. Now he's getting away more from the pervert, going back to just kind of like the simpy knight, kind of white knight kind of guy, So
yeah, probably since Whole Cake, I feel.
Yeah, there was that one with the shower bath scene too, though, and everything. Yeah. That was like a little one, but
he gave up that dream.
Yeah, but I just like the Sanji a lot more right here. It's like more Alabasta Sanji, and everything like that. So I like this a lot too. So
yeah, I did want to say with the outfits, they remind me. There was this one color spread that Oda did years and years ago, like pre-time skip, where they were all dressed up like Vikings, and I think Luffy's is very similar to that one.
Oh, cool! That's awesome.
It's like when, I think Oda did a cover spread with a pink dragon around the time of like Water 7. So that's maybe like foreshadowing Momonosuke or something like that. So it's interesting seeing how far back like Oda's doing this, because we've known we're finally in Elbaf. It's been there since volume like 14 in the manga, which is it's really cool.
Yeah,
we're finally here now.
Yeah, and it's a great start to it. I did like how I don't know, like just going back to the characterization thing real quick. I thought it was kind of funny where, Zoro is actually like acting like the first mate, but then Sanji's like, "Hey, we could, this is really nutritious food and everything like this too." So.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Oh yeah, we already ate the giant rabbit earlier. Yeah. It's like, how long have you guys been here? And because we see like in the first part of the chapter, the giants are saying that they found like stuff boiled and everything, or cooked up.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, so they've been causing havoc for a little bit here, and I wonder if Dory and Braga are going to come to like help clear that up, or they're going to be just a giant menace to giant society for a while.
Yeah, I kind of get vibes that the creatures they took down might actually be like sacred gods to them and everything.
Yeah.
I think that because that's just usually how they do stuff. It's just cause absolute. But like I said, it's cool to see the monster trio act as a cohesive unit, like from fighting together to just kind of like talking to each other and not fighting. So I like that too. I love the Sanji just like, hey, this is nutritious. We can't waste this. Like so. Yeah, both strategists and like not wasting food. Love that part of Sanji too. And also, it is interesting with Sanji how he has a sword as well. Like I get it's like the knight thing, but he hates swords. He never uses swords. So I don't know, who knows? He might just use that his big sword just as like a chef thing later on. I think that's about it though.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I was thinking about kind of like the architecture that we see in this chapter for Elbaf, because a lot of it looks like everything's made out of Legos.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you look at the one panel where it's introducing the big Stein castle, and even the trees are all Legos as well. So I'm wondering if this is some sort of devil fruit or something. And even the town that the giants are in when they see the smoke and the fire and everything. So
yeah,
I'm wondering,
it does. Yeah, it does get that Lego feeling for sure.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what that's all about, because from Big Mom's flashback, it was more basic, just kind of like standard like log cabin and like huts and stuff that you would kind of see in like Vinland Saga,
right,
that time period
for sure.
But yeah, I did see this theory, and I don't know what you think about it. So we did see, I think it was Big Mom's flashback, a silhouette of Loki. Yeah. And he has a crown very similar to the one that the cat had. So I'm wondering if they just beat up Loki, because we do see him transform. Between this one cat form and the lion, and then he reverts back to the cat form. So I don't know. That it's an interesting theory about that.
They just murdered Loki.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they don't eat him. Because Luffy's already eyeing him up, saying, "Oh, I wonder how good this guy's gonna taste."
Sanji's like, "Man, some good nutrition right here in this cannibalism kind of thing. Let's go." I don't know if it would be cannibalism in this instance because they're different species, but
I mean,
so yeah,
we don't eat monkeys, or we're not really supposed to, but.
Well, let's not open that can of worms. Anyway, so please like and subscribe if you have not. Leave a comment below. Give your thoughts on the chapter. We really enjoyed it a lot. I loved it. It feels like One Piece is just really back in its rhythm ever since it left Wano, and I am here for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. So we will talk to you all soon, and we'll see you later. Peace.
See ya.